Hello, it is Sunday, March 30th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Sunday crossword today, so we've got a big themed grid with a title, Mark My Words, a threatening title. Today we'll have to find out what words are being marked in the grid, and we'll find out thanks to Spriggs, Aaron Spiller, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They, of course, sustain this channel. They keep it going day in, day out. And they allow me to mark these words every day on these videos. And if you'd like to join their ranks, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find there the bonus videos available to patrons. And for benefactors, like those I've just mentioned, the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thanks again to everybody who does support the channel via Patreon at any level. And thanks if you subscribe on YouTube, which of course is another good way to help out the channel. And there's also that Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice, friendly chat community linked in the description field. All right, let's get on to today's crossword, shall we? Mark My Words by Simeon Siegel, who's constructed around a dozen puzzles for the New York Times, and it was edited, as always, by Will Shortz. It's a themed puzzle. We'll find out what this title means. Let's start solving. Choose not to take part, to opt out, to deny, to, I don't know, Medicare section. Oh, I think, so Medicare, which is the government healthcare program in the U.S., is, I think it has sort of Part A and Part B. I don't know very much about the functioning of Medicare, but I think it has Part A and Part B. Let's see. Film attire for George Clooney and Christian Bale. This feels like a theme clue to me. Although actually looking up this long one, this long one actually is a theme clue. Dot, not this. Period, not this. Full stop, not this. Not sure what this is about. So this probably is not a theme clue, actually. Film attire for George Clooney and Christian Bale. I don't know what that's about. Oh, bat suits. They're both played Batman. That's what it is. Wow, okay. That must be it. So part B, so Medicare, my thought was correct. Literally love, peace, or mercy. Choose not, pass. Is it aloha? It seems like too many things. High in the Andes. Maybe it is. Alta. Special sympathies. Alto, soft spot. So this is the masculine form. Okay. So you have a soft spot for someone, a special sympathy for them. So Weasel family member is a stoat. I think this is aloha. I thought that was my first thought. Hit the roof, right? Okay, to get angry. And then not this. That. Not this, but that. But that what? That. I don't know. If you say so, sure. Oh, right, okay. So are all of our clues going to be using dots, full stops here? Is that what this is? Not this. Ancient. So here we have three of them, like an ellipsis. Let's see. Oh, no, they aren't all, but they're all using punctuation of some kind. So pound sign believes, or hashtag believes, or number believes. Right, here we have asterisk, composed, asterisk, or star, maybe something between the stars or in the stars. Wrote music in the stars. I don't know what this is. Feasts, we have three dashes. Wow, okay, so this is going to be some kind of visual pun, a kind of rebus, as you might call it, in a different puzzle, although that word has specific meaning in the New York Times puzzle. Alumnus, and then with a superscript, or maybe degree sign, or something like that. Peruse, and here we have M dashes, these longer dashes. I don't understand what this is yet. Sorry about that. Garfield and others. Well, Garfield could be a U.S. president or a cartoon cat. Or, I guess, Andrew Garfield, the actor. But it does say and others, so it's plural. Returns a call in a way. Vetoes? No. Zeros? Recede, to ebb? Like a tide? Kid who's a handful, a brat. There we go. Vin classification. Oh, no, it's not vin, it's vin. It's wine in French, so cru for kind of vintage. So, echoes. Returns a call. The call comes back, it echoes. That makes sense. So something a pitchfork might go into, you might literally use it to shovel hay. And then believes or pitch hay. Believes, buys. If you believe something, you buy it. You buy hashtag believes or number believes or pound believes. What is it? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Okay, ancient, prehistoric or something? Garfield and others. Hath dominion o'er. Okay, well, it's not prehistoric. I mean, at least I assume he hath dominion over you. Yeah, it's going to end with an S. 8-time Grand Slam tournament winner from 1992 to 2003. Don't know. Agassi maybe? Andre Agassi? Ancient. ... Ancient. I don't know. Maybe it is prehistoric. Oh, hath. Maybe it does end with TH, actually. Onith, maybe? Maybe I won't put the I there. It could be prehistory or something, but prehistor probably. Is Onith right? Style of hip-hop. This doesn't look great. Hole boring tool, no. An auger, okay. The TH is probably right, but my guess was not. So, is it auger? Oh, is auger? Is this meaning of auger with a U or an E? I think auger with a U means to sort of foresee something, to augur an ill portent or whatever. But I think the tool is ER. Let's see. Spa treatment and form. Yeah, that could be a pedicure. I bet that's right. So style of trap. That's a style of hip hop. There we go. So then what's a ruleth? Okay, so I was on the right track with oneth, but didn't have the right verb. Okay, so Garfield and others. Oh, Garfield is a tabby cat, I guess. Okay. Oh, that's beside the point. So not this, but rather that is literally beside the point, the full stop, the period. Okay, there we go. This looks like, okay, so, the theme, I could have understood basically what the theme wanted to do. It's providing a kind of visual pun using punctuation, but I obviously just couldn't figure out what the answer was until I had enough crosses. Okay, so stiletto feature, right. So stiletto knife, blade, and then obviously we use that metaphorically for stiletto heels, the shoes as well. Fix as a logbook entry to redate a log in a logbook. That could be right. The Emmy statuette depicts a winged woman holding one. I don't know. What is the Emmy statue? I don't know what the Emmy statuette is. What would she be holding? I don't know. School for some royal offspring, right? Eton here in the UK, a famous private school that famous and royal people are sent to. Okay, so, an atom, maybe? Is that possibly correct? A winged woman holding an atom? I can't bring it to mind, but I could imagine, I could imagine it in my mind, but I can't recall the actual real statue. But it might be the answer. Keynote figure. A speaker, an orator, maybe? Someone who gives a keynote address? Let's see if that works. Like duh. Obvs, maybe? Obviously. Baguette in Vietnamese cuisine, a banh mi, one of the great sandwiches. Made on a sort of French-style baguette. Wall climber is a vine, a climbing plant. And then apply haphazardly with on is to slap something on. Feature of a safe landing, perhaps. Rail. What does that mean? Feature of a safe landing, perhaps. Rail. Does it mean if you're on rails, you're more likely to land safely? I don't quite understand this. I'm sure it makes sense, but I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Fraudster Sorokin profiled in Netflix's Inventing Anna. Right, okay, I am familiar with the story. I don't think I've seen this actual show, but I've certainly read about Anna Sorokin, this New York kind of created New York socialite, this invented identity. Absolutely fascinating. Okay, reproductive systems. I'm sure this is obvious, but I can't get it right off the top of my head. Question of self-reflection. Something end with I or me, probably? I don't know. Items helpful for removing pet hair. Brushes of some kind, lint brushes, maybe? Yeah, oh, right. I was thinking of removing hair from the pet. That doesn't make any sense. No, you'd be removing hair from your own clothing. You'd use a lint brush for that, yes. Okay, in my head, I was thinking, it seems like lint brushes, but why would you use that on the pet? It's not what it's saying, although I guess you could. Chess pieces, chess men, sometimes they're called. Let's see if that works. Settled as the stomach, yes. You could calm your stomach with some kind of medication, maybe. Furtive, if you have maybe a furtive glance, a sly glance. And an architectural projection, an oriole, maybe? Let's see. That is an architectural element. Let's see if it works with the crosses. Reproductive system. Why can I not see what that is? Question of self-reflection. Aren't I? There we go. Yeah, it does end in I. Okay. Okay, so aren't I a decent person? You might self-reflectively ask. Mere pittance, a penny, a mere pittance, small sum. So reproductive systems are, oh, copiers. Okay. That's why I didn't pay attention to the question mark. The question mark indicates a pun of some sort, and I was thinking of reproductive systems in a sort of biological sense, but no, it's a system that reproduces, in this case, documents, a copier. Okay. Jordan's most visited tourist site. Oh, Petra, surely. So this must not be lint brushes. Lint rollers must be the answer, because Petra is definitely the most visited tourist site in Jordan. Very grand, incredible temple architecture. Piece of one's mind is an op-ed, maybe, an opinion piece in a newspaper. So what's this then? Prehistoric. It is prehistoric something. Oh, prehistoric periods. Right. Okay. So why does ancient come after? In this case, it makes sense because we have not this but that, and it's simply beside the point. It could be on either side of it. But in this case, why prehistoric periods? Why are they before? This looks like it reads periods ancient, not ancient periods. There must be a way to interpret this that I'm missing somehow. Is it meant to be a timeline, and these come before ancient? But that's kind of odd. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, it's clearly the answer, so we can move on. Comprehension is ken. If something's beyond your ken, it's beyond your comprehension. And a terrier type from Scotland, a Skye Terrier named for the island, the island within Scotland. Joker or jokester could be, what, a real card, a real cut-up, maybe. And facilitates, if you facilitate someone, you help them, you aid them. Detectives, for short, are PIs, private investigators, probably. And a home drainage option was a slot? I don't think that's right. What is it? Not sure. School whose student newspaper is the Reveille. I don't know. Safe guess is always putting an SU in there for State University. It could be Louisiana State University. Bit of media revenue. Ad spot or ad fee or ad cost? Probably ad spot. This could be LSU. Home drainage option. Oh, sump? Maybe that's it. Let's try this. Dollar informally. A clam. Clam is a slang term used for a dollar. Let's see. Bit of media revenue. Oh, ad sale. That's better. The revenue is the sale, not ad spot. Okay. The ad spot is what you'd sell. Useless is no help. Okay. Utter. Oh, to utter something is to say it. Obviously, utter can also be an adjective, but not in this case. Pickles might be in them. Pickles might be in jars. And in the same way that this is true, that is true as well. Just as this is true, that is also true. So Egyptian symbol of life, the Ankh in ancient Egyptian symbolism. Okay, so believes, buys the pound? Yeah, okay. So these are all in this odd order. No, oh, it isn't. Okay, I was thinking of currency trading, but maybe buys. I mean, it is a pound sign, so buys, buy the, oh, okay, yeah. Buys by the pound. Okay, so this does make more sense to me in this case. This one's more like that's beside the point. We have, oops, buys by. We have believes, which means buys. If you believe someone's story, you buy it. And then that's buy, that's next to a pound sign. So you could buy something by the pound, buy it by weight. Okay, so that one reads intuitively to me. What a star may represent. I don't know. Alas. Ah me, you might say, in a kind of faux dramatic way. Ah me, alas. How sad. Only solo artist with Billboard #1 singles in 7 consecutive decades, right? Cher. I think that fact has actually been in the crossword before. That is quite an extraordinary achievement. Curing liquid. Brine, you cure vegetables maybe in brine or meat. Cryptids of the Himalayas. Yetis, there we go. Abominable snowmen. Proteins hypothetically responsible for mad cow disease. I don't know, actually, the answer to that. What about this one? Small scale amount. An ounce would be a small amount to weigh on a scale. 1960s diplomat Dean. Oh. Is it Tusk or Rusk? I know that name, but I can't think. Proteins hypothetically. Yeah, okay, I'm not sure about this. Proteins. Yeah, I don't know. Stack in an office cabinet, a ream of paper, probably. And then hold together is cohere. Schitt's Creek co-star Catherine O'Hara, the great Catherine O'Hara. And point taken is no lie, or no, I don't think that's right. Compose, something between the stars, or the stars composed. Written in the stars. There we go. And again, this one makes sense to me visually because written or composed, as in composed some verse, is in them. It's inside of the stars. So it's written in the stars. So that makes sense. So it's really only this prehistoric periods that I don't understand. It would make more sense to me if it were ancient, ... But anyway. Okay, so proteins, yeah, okay, I'm not sure about that. Point taken. I still don't get that. Pricing level, a tier, you could have pricing in different tiers, and stimulant crop of South America. Oh, what is this? Oh, coca, of course. Yes. From which we derive cocaine. So then proteins hypothetically responsible for mad cow disease. Oh, prions. This was Rusk. Yeah, prions. I do recognize that as associated with mad cow disease, or at least apparently postulated to be so. And then Dean Rusk. Okay, so that's right. So TV franchise spun off from JAG. Oh, I guess, is NCIS a spin-off of JAG? I've not really seen either of these, but I know of them existing. I think JAG is what? Judge Advocate General or something like that. Military legal position. Anyway. Feasts, ... Lines. Oh, this looks like lines, doesn't it? Lines. I don't know. Okay, let's see if lines is correct. Broke down. Huh. Okay. Maybe I'm not sure about that. Oh, wines and dines? No. No, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to delete that just because I'm not sure yet. Put down. A diss, an insult? Broke down. The reason I was thinking wines and dines is because I was thinking broke down could be wept, like a person broke down and wept, but that wouldn't work with dis. Let's see. Fiber of one's being, so to speak. Oh, your DNA. Yeah, they kind of make up your unique being. And then target for a mighty patch. I don't know what mighty patch is. That's in capital, so it's presumably a brand name, but it doesn't look familiar to me. Okay, let's jump back a bit. Canadian dollar informally. That's the loonie, so named for the loon, the bird, on it. And what a star may represent, it might represent a state of the U.S. on the U.S. flag, for instance. Okay. And then, point taken. No. Is this a new slang term? I don't know. No tea? I don't know what this is. Third part of a double album, the C side. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So if you have a double album, you have two discs. So you have the A side, B side, but then also a C and D side. Okay, Diamond Jubilee question mark. So I assume this is not referring to kind of a celebration of the reign of a monarch, but which is what that phrase would ordinarily represent, but rather Diamond Jubilee, a celebration about a diamond. It could be, obviously, it could be a jewel, the diamond, but it could also be, a baseball diamond, maybe, or something mathematical. I don't know. Get around, to roam or to rove. Dishes out. Well, it's probably not roam. A would be odd here, so maybe it is rove. So dishes out. Don't know. Feasts, don't know. Fairy tale, maybe that's straightforward. Diamond Jubilee, I'm not sure. Tail could be wrong. Apply pressure to lean on someone might be to apply pressure to them to do a certain thing. And then you might be told to watch yours. Watch your step. Yes, be careful. Oops. And dishes out. Oh, if you serve food, you dish it out. Okay, so Diamond Jubilee, world, I don't know, is end correct? Yes, translation of fast. So it looks like fin, but in this case, it's the French fin for end. So that's the translation. Alumnus degree. I think that's the degree sign. I think that's what that's meant to be, as opposed to a superscript 0 or something like that. I guess it could be to the 0th power. I don't think it is. Although this could start with power. I don't know. Not sure yet. Leader who wrote The Discovery of 96 Down. And that is country once led by 93 across. Oh, is it Nehru and India? Maybe? I'm not certain that's right, but it would be plausible given Nehru's role in the foundation of India. So let's see, or modern India. So mark one's words. To edit. Oh, right. Oh, mark my words. There's the titular clue. I don't think it's funny because I actually don't think this clue is related to the theme particularly, except indirectly. I mean, it's indirectly. These are about kind of punctuation marks, but obviously isn't part of the pattern, this kind of symbolic patterns we've been establishing. Like a bodybuilder's arms. They're built, maybe? It could be it. Blank wave. Maybe this isn't. This could be sine wave, maybe? That would make this not built. What about this? Okay, this is definitely wrong. Actor Diggs, who made his film debut in How Stella Got Her Groove Back. That'll be Ty Diggs. I'm pretty certain. So then what would this be? Like a bodybuilder's arms. They're blank wave. So what if this were sine wave? Spiny? That's obviously wrong. I don't know. Much lauded Lauder, Estee Lauder, the cosmetician. So first to the finish line, something best? Or fastest or something? Or speediest, maybe? Peruse, inside of long dashes, M dashes. Something inside the lines, probably? Didn't we already have lines? Oh, well, this I thought maybe, oh no, it's not going to be lines, it'll be dines. Dines and dashes, there it is. Dines and dashes, okay, there we go. So that's, the feast is the dines and the dashes are the dashes. Okay, great. So this is something then between, it's probably going to be something between the lines. Reading between the lines or read? Yes, if you read a document, you peruse it. So you could read between the lines, represented visually here. I think that's right. Okay, have we solved? No, we've not solved all of these. I haven't done the alumnus yet. Okay, but we're getting there. So first to the finish line does look like speediest, doesn't it, now? And then sweetie could be hun, a sort of term of endearment for somebody. Elegant and luxurious is posh. And exit key could be escape on a keyboard. The New York Times loves that as an escape key, an exit key. Don't tell anyone is be quiet. Soak is to drench, get something very wet. Walk unsteadily is to reel, to kind of totter around. And author who originally intended his pen name to rhyme with voice, though Americans pronounce it differently. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know this. It must be Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Wow, that's... yeah, wow, that's really funny. I guess that would be, I don't know, closer to, that would be sort of a more German pronunciation. Okay, well, there we go. Maybe I did know that. I mean, it's probably the kind of thing I've read once or twice, but I definitely didn't remember that this was the case. Dr. Seuss, not Dr. Seuss. That's funny. Steep decline is a nosedive. So, oh, veiny as the bodybuilder's arms. That makes sense. Okay. Didn't occur to me, but it works. Not partial. The entire thing, not just part of it. Order after closing time. Go home, a bartender might tell you. Group in a pension fund. Is it A-E-I-O-U? Does pension fund have all 5 vowels in it? A-E-I-O-U. Yes, it does. And in fact, in that very order. So nice collection. There we go. And is it exactly one each? Yes, exactly one of each vowels in order. And never seen that observed before. Fine print often, the terms of an offer, say. That might be written at the bottom of, an advertisement. Scholarship criterion could be need, even needs-based scholarship, bursary. Average killers are D. I see. If something could kill your grade point average if you got a D on a course or in an exam, on an exam or something. Music player button. You could have a repeat button on a music player. And something searched for in vain, and that is spelled like a blood vessel, or in this case, a vein of metal ore in a mine. Sleeping quaintly could be a bed, maybe. And then modern love, bay. So again, another term of endearment. Let's see. Yes, big Sicilian smoker, Etna. So smoker in this case, meaning a volcano, Mount Etna. There we go. So a device broke down. It died. That's what that is. Target for a mighty patch. I still don't know what that is. Rats. Crud. You might say in frustration. Oh, these must be acne patches. Okay, so because acne fits here. So that'll be what a mighty patch is. Top marks are, don't know. Tribe headquartered in Red Rock, Oklahoma. The Oto, maybe? Feed at a trough. Pig slop in a pig trough, perhaps. And if something's invariably true, it's always true. Period that a couple devotes to themselves. Us time, I guess? Yeah. And its southernmost point, Panama Island, is more than 750 miles below the equator. I don't know. Actually, I don't know the answer to this. What about this one? Genesis brother Esau. That's one of those biblical names from Genesis, which is always longer than you think. Asia it must be. Okay, that must be right. I didn't know that fact, but let's see if that works. Having a certain strong flavor as meat. Yes, gamey meat. I have to say I enjoy a sort of gamey meat. And then features of sleepy eyes or bags, which I probably evidence on this channel myself very frequently. Makes liable for libel, say. If you sue someone, you make them liable for libel, sort of printing things allegedly untrue about you. Top marks, still not sure about that. Organization whose budget is classified. Is it the CIA or something maybe, or the NSA, something like that? Oh, postgraduate degree. Right, okay. So yes, this was the degree sign, and it's coming after post, a word for a graduate, an alumnus, someone who's graduated from an institute of higher learning. All right, well, there we go. So all of these make sense to me, except for the prehistoric period. Oh, no, I get it. Sorry. Ancient, in this case, means historic, not prehistoric, and the dots are coming before a word for historic. They're prehistoric or pre-ancient periods. Okay, sorry about that. I'm sure many of you were very frustrated that I wasn't figuring that out, but I finally have, so there we go. Let's finish off the puzzle, shall we? Diamond Jubilee World Service? No, Diamond Jubilee World Series. Diamond, like a baseball diamond, yes. The World Series of baseball, okay. And then organization whose budget is classified. Do a mill worker or barista's job, maybe. To grind, as in to grind something in a mill, like grain, or, that's right, or grind coffee beans, as a barista might do. Okay. So White House follower, it's White House dot follower, so whitehouse.gov, U.S. government website. And then stat achieved after a bases loaded walk would be a run, I guess. Oops, one moment. Okay, I just had to pause the video for a second. Anyway, classification on a BMI chart. Huh. That looks odd, doesn't it? Are these wrong? Oh no, it's not. Probably won't be a run. I bet it'll be an RBI. The stat that I should look up what an RBI is. Um, run. I think it's runs batted in, but I don't honestly know what that actually means. But it must be this. Anyway, so classification on a BMI chart. Oh, obese maybe, body mass index. Okay. And then organization whose budget, yeah, it is the NSA. Okay, so the National Security Agency, I guess. And then entries in a passport could be visas, which are becoming less and less common by the year, actually getting a visa stamped in your passport. And then, or an entry sticker anyway. Top marks, entry stamp, are A grades. Is that right? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so as is the case with many Sunday puzzles, we don't have an official revealer. We have maybe a little unofficial revealer. To mark one's words is to edit, and that references the title of the puzzle. But really, it's the title of the puzzle, mark my words, that is serving as the revealer, which is very common on Sunday. So let's just quickly look over them. We have not this next to a point or a period or a full stop. So that, not this, that's beside the point. We have these prehistoric periods coming before ancient or historic. That one took me a very long time to understand. We've got a hashtag symbol next to believes or buys by the pound. We have composed within some asterisks or written in the stars. We have feasts next to 3 dashes, dines and dashes. We've got the degree symbol coming after alumnus or a postgraduate degree. And finally, putting these longer M dashes around peruse, we have to read between the lines. Very good, which you could sort of say that's a good concluding theme answer for this puzzle, because we have to do some inferences, read between the lines, maybe do a bit of lateral thinking linguistically, and there we go. Good. I think that's a good Sunday theme with quite a few long answers that would only be possible to achieve in this big Sunday grid. So there we go, but not too taxing of a puzzle. Otherwise, as far as Sundays go, let me know how you fared with this one, and I'll be back tomorrow with the quicker themed still Monday puzzle. So do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Sunday. Take care.